Welcome back to Prison Architect. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. Um, so, I'm not sure why this guy was coming out of the holding cell because we should have plenty of capacity for protective custody. So, what's up with that? In fact, this needs to go down to medium security. I don't want any maximum security in there. Um, And speaking of which, let's go ahead and do a slow. See, there's a snitch. He's protective custody. I want to do a slow, zoomed in look at these to try and just make sure that we don't have any medium or what's it called? Ex law enforcement or snitches in here. Because the last thing we need right now is death and destruction because of somebody being a snitch. So we've kind of just been glazing over these. See, fearless. See, some of them get hidden behind the other ones. So you really kind of need to zoom real close. Excuse me. I'm going to tell you right now that I'm going to have to fight off a bunch of coughs in this episode. It's just the way things are for me right now. I've got this nagging little cough that will go on for a few weeks, to be quite honest. And there's not a whole lot I can do about it other than just constantly popping cough drops. But there's no I'm not coughing up any mucus or anything. Let's not talk about mucus and illness. So, all right, 7 o'clock. Let's go ahead and knock out our morning tunnel search, and let's be sure that we're good here. 5 and I've got 12, but we can actually bring in 14 because more people are going insane, and that's bad news. I mean, we'll continue to adjust for now, but this is trouble brewing if we continue to see that number rise, because we're going to need to convert. I guess we would go with this one. We would convert to padded cells, and that would give us another 7 capacity for criminally insane. But we're probably maxing out over here, and we'd have to bring them over to this side. And I don't know that that's necessarily ideal, but I'm not sure that it matters. If you're criminally insane, you can go here, you can go over here. It shouldn't matter whether you were medium. Uh-oh. We have trouble. Ah, guys, I am not liking the amount of violence that is occurring on the grounds. All right, let's go here. Uh-oh. Ex-law enforcement, you're going straight to protective custody, Broseph. I don't know anything about these folks up here yet. But we'll continue to watch this and see if we can't see, did he get upgraded? Yeah. A couple of these guys. Dumber has just been trouble forever. But we now have, okay, 3 maximum security. I feel like that's where we were. But whatever. We're having some challenges on this side over here. I don't think there's any question about that. We got to hurry up and get this guy to protective custody before he gets roughed up. But let's keep dumping these prisoner uniforms because they're kind of driving me crazy. And I'd like to get them out of here. And we'll have a celebration whenever that happens. I didn't really look that closely for notebook pages last time. And with all of this space to cover, it's going to be a little bit more tedious to try and find those going forward, but it's okay. All right. So it looks like there is a tunnel going over here. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But the good news is my snipers, if they're just digging and they get to right here and pop up out of the ground, my snipers should immediately like scare them into submission. So we'll see how that goes, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. I don't want them getting to the outside world. But the fact that it looks like there is a tunnel over here, what if I just go like minimum security only and just search these? I could do like insane only too. Because I don't want to irritate these medium security dudes. So I want to make sure that we search all of these because it looks like it's coming from one of these 4 cell blocks here. But anyway. I've considered the idea of, instead of having God knows how many more episodes trying to get to where we've got enough money to start building a new facility, I've considered just doing a lot of it off screen. And the only thing there would be like if I have events where somebody gets killed or there's a riot or whatever, you're not going to see those. But I don't think that that's a huge deal, frankly, because realistically, like, we just kind of know that those are going to happen. I think the next big thing that I want to try and accomplish is maybe getting some sniper towers over here. The problem is, like, I don't even know if I can afford it. I'm probably better off taking these guard towers and moving over here. But interestingly enough, I've had fewer escape attempts from this side than I have from the minimum security guys. And I don't understand that. Like, why are we not finding tunnels over here? Is it just because they haven't been there long enough to where they feel the need to try and break out? You know what I mean? Like over here, these guys they're fed up, they're tired of it, and they just want to get out, and they're willing to risk it. Like, I don't know if that's the case or not. So, can you put road gates on servos? Can that happen? No. It'd be nice, but it doesn't look like that's doable. Because as it stands, it looks like a guard has to go and open it, and that's a pretty long walk. Like, he's standing down here, this guard's on a break and still goes down there to open it up or whatever, and that's probably not a good thing. So, all right, let's do another quick sweep over here on the intelligence front. In fact, you know what? Old Mark McKenzie has some good intel. When they go to lockup tonight, let's bring him in. It's only 57%, but that's not that bad. We're actually going to bring Tim Hill in as well. We haven't done that in a while, but that might not be a bad idea just because there is a tunnel over here from the looks of things. Might not be the worst idea to try and gather some intel and stop some stuff before it becomes a problem. Somebody needs to open this door. There we go. Uh-oh. This guy causing problems again. He got knocked unconscious. Get some! So, we're going to have more and more trouble like that on this side with these minimum security guys. That's just the way it is. I almost wonder if I shouldn't just cut out what is going on over here and get more minimum security, hoping that it generates more exports. Because, like, if we look at deployment or whatever of prison labor, we're not getting as many guys in here as I would like. We've got 29 qualified, but only 10 in there actually doing stuff, which isn't bad. It's actually better than over here, so I don't know what the deal is. It might just be because we don't have enough people because of people being insane. I'm not sure. You'd think with 200 bodies and, 170 of those being, or about 160 of those being of sound mind, we'd have plenty to fill those roles. But we're at 35 out of 39 for criminally insane capacity. That's, uh-oh. Where is this? Blake, killed by a guard with a baton trying to escape. So he was trying to climb the wall, and the guard hit him with a baton. And even though this dude is extremely strong, deadly, quick, whatever, they must have hit him just the right way to where it killed him. And that's bad. Does that mean... Okay, so days without incident still fine. So that... it just hits me there, which I don't care about. So that's okay. Sending a message. All right, what do we need to do here? It's 10 o'clock. We're going to start the tunnel search in all sectors, and we're also going to check this situation here. So we've got room for 4 minimum security, 4 medium. So it's going to be a light intake day tomorrow. Let's get these right down the middle. 4 and 4, right? Yep. I should probably move the criminally insane cells over to the medium security side. Like if I could flip the volume to where I'd have more minimum security, less medium security, that might help. But that might be more trouble than it's really worth. Because it'll take me a while to like transition there. I'd have to almost just stop intake of medium security for a while until it gets down to like the 60s and then flip them. So I don't know. Is there any reason I can't do that? There's probably a reason that I shouldn't, and it's financial. We will make more money if we can ride out the minimum or the medium security wave. We've got to find this tunnel, guys. We just did a tunnel search at 10 o'clock, though. Let's wait until 2, do another one, and then we'll do another one during lockup at 7. We got to get these... Oh, no. Now what? Uh-oh. So he roughed up Osborne. You want a piece, Frank? Nope. Come on, guys. Get it together. It's embarrassing. All right. Tunnel search. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. Can we find... There it is. Ooh! It made it to the perimeter wall. And outside, but they didn't escape? I'm confused. Are they gone? I'm going to lose my mind. That's really bizarre. Like, if it's on the outside wall... Maybe they... wait a second. We found these guys. So they caught them. The snipers... They made it to the outside wall, but the snipers stopped them. That is freaking sweet. I want to make sure we got that covered. Yeah, so they're going to work on that. We finally found that tunnel. It's good that we found it in the middle of the night because now everybody's got several hours to recuperate from that ordeal. So, plus we're getting the tunnel fixed pretty quickly. We don't have any serious log jams here in deliveries. That has actually been going pretty well on its own the last couple of days to where I think we can just kind of start ignoring that. except for maybe in cases where, like, let's say I go and decide to switch out these dorms and make them padded cells, then in that scenario, I would probably need to um, watch that for when the beds get delivered or whatever. All right, so we've got room for 5 minimum security, 4 medium security. So we can up this by 1 and make it 1 more minimum than medium. So that's good. That intake mechanic is actually not quite as hard to manage as I would have expected, but it is kind of annoying that you've got to do it every day. I wish there was a button that you could just say, well, fill to 208. They would bring in criminally insane. If I leave this on fill, even though it says fill to 208, it won't do it if I don't bring in any criminally insane. So that is actually better. I think I can just do that, and I won't ever need to do this shuffling around again. It'll just automatically fill it. How have I not figured that out already, guys? I should have known that, but I was worried about it bringing in criminally insane. But since I have it closed to criminally insane, it's not going to bring them in. And now, if I went here and I said, boom, it would bring in any that were actually like already insane that were available. So we'll just leave that like that. I could bring in this legendary prisoner for 15 grand one-time payment. That's probably not a good idea though. They could be legendary but minimum security. But if they're legendary like maximum security right out of the gate, that's a poor decision. You know what I mean? All right, we just found this tunnel, so we're going to skip the morning tunnel search and just ride out the day without it. Because we are going to be doing a shakedown at 3 o'clock and then another tunnel search at 10 o'clock. So I think we're good with that strategy. I do need to watch the old intelligence tab again. I have not been doing a good job remembering to bring. I didn't remember to bring in our informants, so that was a mistake. But let's take another quick gander here. Like, I don't know if these question marks eventually change and you do learn something more about them, but maybe that is something that I could look up on the interwebs. Why are they all... Oh, it's just that they go from like a run to a walk whenever they enter the yard. No biggie. Extremely quick. These guys should be arriving. We've got stoical and some question marks. So no ex-law enforcement or snitches that we're aware of. So that's cool. Don't let me forget to bring in our CIs tonight and try and get some intel from them. We got to start using that because it might help with contraband, or it might even help with escape plots. So if we do that, that might keep things in order over here, even though our informants over here are not doing a very good job of gathering intel. It might just be harder with medium security inmates because they might not like to share info like that. Whereas, are these guys even coming and getting these uniforms to dump them? Like, it says it's in progress, but is anybody actually going to do that? Or are they just stuck there for all time? Because I've yet to see anybody actually come and grab one of these. Oh, somebody just came and got it. I don't know what they did with it, but it looked like that got taken care of. So that's cool. Yep, he just got one, and he's taking it to the garbage. Whoop. Let's keep it going. Is that like an infinite stack of uniforms right there? Like, what is going on here? It seems like we've been doing this for a while. And I'm really not sure why the pile is even there in the first place. Dump. No, I want, just keep trying to do that. I really want to get that done, because those have been annoying me for a long time now. Not necessarily annoying me, but just, like, what's the word? Perturbing? No. It's just, I can't figure out why they're there, and that's bothering me. So, 42 grand. This money is just not going up at the pace that I would like. And that's why I am strongly considering the idea of just, playing some off screen. Ooh, notebook page. What do we got? Special events. Well, you know what, though? We don't really have those going because the game is broken. I really wish that they would fix that. You know, they've put out some additional content as far as like some expansion, um, DLC or whatever, but they haven't fixed some things like that. And it's like, why don't you fix what you've got before you start adding more to the game? I wouldn't mind getting the island one, which adds another dynamic as far as like the inmate's ability to escape changes because it's not just like get out and make a run for it. They then have to figure out how to swim off or ride a, raft that they crafted or whatever. I don't know exactly how that works, but I imagine that it makes it more difficult for them to escape. So I'm just interested in that dynamic or mechanic because it's just different. See, it's automatically doing this for me, and I love it. We have 4 in protective custody now, and we're coming up on a batch of intel, hopefully. Everybody's eating. Seems like everyone's getting along. These guys are depressed. That's no good. They're just hanging out in their rooms. Are they in trouble? Like, why are you in there instead of eating? It's weird. But whatever. Do I need to do anything as far as the regime for like maximum security? I don't think so. If I go like this, all of these show up the same. So it doesn't give me the ability to isolate like medium and maximum security and have them on different regimes. That's okay. Uh-oh. Hereford. Oh, he's not done. Still going at it, and they just knocked him out. At least they didn't kill him. But come on, man. Why are you going to attack staff? I don't need this, guys. I do not need this. I went and saw Old Crow Medicine Show last night. It was awesome. The only thing that stunk about it is that I had to leave early because I took my daughter with me. She's only 8. She's in 3rd grade. The show didn't start till 7:30. There was an opening act, so Old Crow didn't even go on till like 8:30, which is about when we would usually be putting her to bed. And so we stayed until about 9:15, which was probably halfway through their show. And then we ended up leaving to get her home and into bed at a decent hour, considering it's a school night for her. So, it was, she is old enough now to kind of like appreciate good, talented musicians or whatever. she doesn't necessarily care exactly what kind of music it is, as long as she can tell that they are talented. And if you've never seen Old Crow Medicine Show live, it's one thing if you don't like their music, I get it, but even if you don't, I would still recommend going to see them live because of how well they are performing live. Like they are super energetic and fun and engaging with the audience. It's just a good show. So, oh, we need to do tunnel search, and we also need to go here, and let's grab our informants and activate the two that have the most intel, and bring them in. So, old Mark McKenzie is. What are you doing, Mark? What are you doing, Mark? You're supposed to be. Oh, that's not him. Where is he? There he is. I was looking at that yellow protective custody guy instead of. Wait. So, oh, who are we? Who are we zoned in on here? Dang it! I think it's McAvoy, not Waterhouse. So, McAvoy, you're gonna get searched. In fact, we're gonna just search your cell block. We are going to search this cell block. This cell block. This cell block. This cell. Oh no, it's searching the whole block. No. Ah, it's gonna search. I needed to just search the cell, not the whole block. Whoops. Kind of an important detail. It's okay though. We're just being even more. Oh, see, this could be dangerous because this dude is extremely strong, tough, volatile, quick. That could be bad news, but we got to do it. We can't just let him get away with it. Let's go ahead and search. No, I want to search. How do I? I can't just search. I want to. Well, whatever. It's not a big deal. It's the staff room. The inmates can't get in there anyway. If they're boozing on the job, whatever. Search cell. Did I? Yeah. Search cell. Search cell. And that's it on this side. All right, so I think we're good there. Oh, wait. Go back to there and deactivate. I don't even know if the guy over here got here. I think we just kind of had some intel, but it's no big deal. So we found some stuff over here. We kind of want to watch what's going on. See? This guy causing some problems because the guards found some stuff in there. I was kind of worried about that, but it's all good. We actually... Oh, they injured the dog. No, I want to... Go get help, buddy. I want to take him to the infirmary. Go to the infirmary, guys. Get our dog some help. Or does he have to go to the kennel to get help? I don't know how that works. Nope. Are they going to the to the kennel? Yeah. Okay, when he lays down, I don't know if old Ziggy is going to get healthy We need to keep an eye on Ziggy. I'm worried about him. So we'll see how that goes. I thought that they... Okay, so he got better from resting in the kennel. That's how that works. So there you go. All right, we're at 48,000 bucks. Staff morale is a little bit on the low side at just 80%. Danger level is low, which is good. We're due for some intake here, which is fine. And then we've got a bunch up for parole, which could be good. I want to get those maximum security clowns out of here. Like, this guy has been here forever. He's got a long sentence. He did murder, pled guilty. Jeez Louise. So, he's just trouble. What's going on out here? All our guards just hanging out here in 0-degree weather, even though it says that it's spring. How is it 0 degrees when it's spring? That's... Whew. Maybe it's very early spring and just an unseasonably cold day. I don't know. All right, we're coming up on 7 a.m., which will be time for a tunnel search. Right? Right. So we have done a decent job avoiding days without, the incidents. But we have had some escapes, or some deaths, I should say. I don't know the last time we had an escape. I think it was whenever we had this, grand opening. We had some security oversights that I feel like led to escapes. And it was mainly, like, we didn't have the outside area set as staff only, if I recall correctly. But how are we doing on... Okay, we're actually got better on the insane capacity. So I think we were at like 35 or 36. We've got it down to 33, but that I would like to see come back down into the 20s. So just keep watching that situation and see how things go. Oh man, I forgot to do our tunnel search. So let's do that, but also, where are our new inmates? Are they already here? Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is James Ashby doing out here? How did he get out? Looks like a guard is chasing him. I don't see any of our inmates yet. Are they just still not here yet? There they come. What's going on here? Do we have this guy in cuffs? Okay, escorting him to parole. Well, I gotta tell you, buddy, if you just tried to escape or whatever, I'm kind of not thinking that you're gonna make parole. You're already, like, over halfway of a 1-year sentence and you're gonna try and escape. It's 1 year, man. I'm innocent. Innocent, I tell ya. So, I gotta tell you, though, that escaping is not the answer. So, that's gonna make you guilty of escaping from a prison sentence that was laid down in a court of law. Alright, so I think we're good on the ex-law enforcement / snitch situation. I wonder if that ever causes problems in minimum security. Like, we have had very little violence on this side. The only trouble we run into over here is escape attempts. So, like, I'm not super concerned about anything that goes on the minimum security side except for tunnels. We're getting close to where we should probably wrap this up. So why don't we get it to tonight's what's it called? Tunnel search, and then we'll wrap. So still at 33 criminally insane. Man, am I glad we found that button for the intake to fix that. I did not think that that would work, but having those other kinds of inmates closed fixed, makes that work. So I think with my next expansion, I want to go like freaking super. Uh-oh. What happened? Wasn't much. Because I saw the little security guard thing pop up, but it went away real fast. So somebody like went like this, and the guard was like, seriously? And the guy's like, yeah, you're right. So anyway, I'm thinking we go like super max. And basically, that means those guys are getting no amenities. Like, it is a small cell with a toilet and a bed. And that's it. And it's like solitary confinement 24/7. They never come out of there because I don't care if they come out of there. We're talking death row. I wish that there was a way that you could get them yard time or whatever. I need to look up how it works. Like, if they're in solitary confinement, does somebody come and deliver them meals through the solitary door? Like, if I go to doors, okay, there is a door secure. Yes, guards delivering food may pass the tray through the door without needing to enter the cell. So I could put them all in solitary confinement. So they have their own cell. We put the secure door on there, and basically they never come out. I don't know if I need to do things through bureaucracy to allow that. Like, if I go here and then there's one that's like permanent punishments. Your lawyer can file the necessary papers to let you confine prisoners to a cell permanently. Boom. So if we're going to have death row, what is this? Not worried about that. But anyway, we can do permanent punishments, and basically they come in, they go to solitary, and they never come out. It's just that's their life from now on until they get the chair. So they just sit in a cell with a bed and a toilet, and they get food and water, and that's it. The good news with a facility like that is that it probably wouldn't be super expensive because I don't need to put a whole lot into it as far as the design. But I almost wonder if I could have like a little cell with its own little yard and then like a solitary door leading out of the yard that like the guards would come in to the yard whenever the prisoner is in lockup. They go through the yard, give them their food, and then go back out through their little yard. That might be something that I could do just so that they have their own personal little yard time. It'll take up a lot of space, but basically what I'd have would be, a little tiny cell, and then like a yard out in front of it that would have like a workout bench. And then they come out into the yard, they get to pump some iron, and they go back into their cell. We bring them their food. They sit there all night. Maybe I can give them a little bookshelf or a TV just like to be, humane. Uh-oh, we've got a log jam. We're going to let it go, though. I want to see if it fixes itself. I think it will. We just need to get the exports out of there, and then it looks like all of these are pretty much ready to drop some stuff off or get going. But this is getting a little bit dicey here, to be honest. But I'm not worried about it because the prisoner intake here is going to fix everything that I need as far as guys coming in. I just need to watch for what kind of people they are when they get here. See, I don't like this. Why are we intermingling here? Oh, it's because these guys have free time and these guys are in here to eat. There's like a 1 hour window on the regime where, see, where are our protective custody? Yeah, they're eating at 7 or 8 o'clock at night or whatever. So they go from lockup to shower. They are coming out to eat their breakfast, and these guys have work/free time. And if they aren't assigned to a job, they a lot of times just come and sit in the canteen. As long as they don't kill anybody during that 1 hour window where we usually have some guards hovering around that area. So I think we're okay. Look how many guards are just hanging out in there. That's crazy. I think we have 2 assigned in there, a regular guard and an armed guard. Yeah, that's probably good. So, all right, coming up on 10 o'clock, we will go ahead and do this tunnel search, and then we'll wrap up the episode. This was a pretty good one. No major issues. We had some minor ones, and we'll have to keep an eye on the backlog here. That truck should go. That truck looks like it's ready to go. This one should pull up. Actually, no, it's waiting to get filled, and then it will go. So, tunnel search. Begin. And let's watch over here in case these guys get angry and start trying to rough up my guards. Maybe I should do the tunnel search after they go to sleep. But, like, this guy's supposed to be sleeping, but he's not. There he goes. That might be the better idea, just so that they don't intersect or whatever. But that is going to do it for this episode. So if you have not done so already, please be sure to go ahead and hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. We are actually coming up on the 1,000 subscriber mark. And I don't know what I'm going to do at that point as far as monetization. But I wouldn't mind at least having the option. So anyway, and tell your friends. But like it, subscribe, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.